Hello, everybody. I'm just doing a quick live stream. Shocker. Been doing a lot of these quick live streams lately. And this one, just to let you guys know, tomorrow night, Wednesday, what is it, February 22nd, I believe, Wednesday, February 22nd, I'll be doing a live stream, like an actual, like for sure live stream, where I'm not doing it from, my car on my cell phone. Tomorrow night, 9:30 p.m. And I'm going to pick up more on the topic of the live stream schedule and the course discussion. Kind of talk more about that, where I left off yesterday with that live stream. So, yeah, that's what we'll be talking about tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. Central Time. And then I'll be doing the normal ask me anything type of thing. So that's what I got. That's all I got on this little short live stream that I'll do right now. Right now I'm waiting to pick up my daughter. So figured, why not do a quick live stream, say, hey, I'm going to do another live stream tomorrow, and this is what we're going to talk about tomorrow. Got some different things set up for my website last night, so I'm going to be rolling out new updates on the itcareerquestions.com website. So there will be new things happening there. I'll have like a little calendar there, which will also kind of have some information about live streaming, things to come, and all that type of stuff. So if anybody right now has some questions, I'm trying to look what time it is. I got a couple minutes if anybody has some questions that they would like answered while I wait for my daughter. Or I could tell you about my day at work. Today at work, I may have finally discovered, maybe not even discovered, but finally got a somewhat fix to an imaging issue that I was having deploying some HP laptops, which is not fun. What's up, Christian Jose? Is IT very hard to study? I would say it's only hard to study if you don't understand it very well. I don't. It's such a hard question to answer because, for me, I love everything about IT. So I wouldn't think that it's hard to study because I'm really, really interested in it and I love every aspect of it. So I could literally sit down and learn new things about IT all day, every day, and I wouldn't get bored or think that it's too incredibly hard because I'm very interested by it. And I love to learn new things. So is it hard? It could be. It might be hard for you. But, that's... it really depends on how you learn, I guess. You have a good question, but you'll save it for the stream tomorrow. Okay, that's fine. What is expected day one for a help desk? I know it would be different for every company. Day one, typically for a help desk, should be, and it's really going to depend probably on the company, of course, like you said, but you should be shadowing somebody. You should be getting a general feel of the company. And it should really be like the first week. You should really, for the first week, be shadowing somebody or somebodies and learning the environment, learning about what you will be doing, and learning how the policies and procedures are done at that specific environment. You shouldn't really be thrown to the wolves on day one. You shouldn't really be answering phones too much. They might say, hey, let's go over a phone call real quick, or let's go over a ticket real quick, see how you handle it, or let's go out to the field and troubleshoot an issue real quick, things like that. But that's just trying to get you acclimated to their specific, business. So that maybe that'll help. Anyways, what are you getting ready to do at your job, if you don't mind sharing? What am I getting ready to do at my job? I don't. I have like a list of hot topics that I have to do at my job, and it's not anything that's really, really like interesting or exciting. It's just like these are very critical things that aren't working, and since I'm one of the most senior people there, like I have to manage these things and figure out the solutions to them, which is like one of them, our HP laptops aren't encrypting properly when we image them. Sophos isn't handling the encryption method well, so I have to figure out why that's happening. So I was working on that today. May have found a fix to that. Crossing my fingers. I'm hoping that works. I'll find out tomorrow because I just started imaging one before I left. So we'll see what happens with that. The next thing is like we have a sleep lab at the hospital, which is like they do studies for people who have like sleep apnea and weird sleep disorders and things like that, and they have special software. They have two specialized softwares that kind of interact with each other, and they record people sleeping and record like their like movements and like their breathing and all this crazy stuff. And for whatever reason, anytime we image a new computer for this stuff, they blue screen. So I had to figure out why that's happening, because these computers are failing, and it's not good. It's not good at all. So I'm going to figure that out. The other hot topic stuff, let's see. Trying to get, oh man, we have this old, like super old system for our HR department where they scan documents, like scan literal paper documents into our old like AS400, which AS400 is a super, super old system, like crazy, insane old system. So they can view documents for people, and I'm trying to get that to work. That one's just a pain. Like that one just sucks. That one's probably like my least favorite thing that I'm working on, because it's such an old system that I really don't care about it. We should be upgrading to a system that isn't 20 plus years old, because that's literally over 20 years old now, I think, at this point. Is the desktop support industry dying from my perspective? No. I don't think the desktop support position or industry is going to be dying anytime soon. So I know there's a few people who have actually talked about that. One very, very big YouTuber has talked about that. But I don't see that position going away within the next 5-10 years even, because there are so many desktops out there. For one, there are so many there's so many businesses out there that really require that end user support. So it's not going to go away. It's not going to happen. Even if you're not truly supporting a desktop, you might be supporting like some kind of thin client, or Wise Terminal or whatever it is, and you have to still support that server that these clients are talking back to, and you still have to support the software that's on them. There's a lot to be supported in a business environment. There's definitely a lot of automation that's happening. There's definitely a lot of movement with automation, but you're not going to be able to automate everything, and you're still going to need people to support pretty much everything in an environment, no matter what. And there's still businesses that are out there, even large businesses, that haven't really moved forward, in IT very much. Like I just said, we have a system for our HR department that's 20 years old. So think about that. Like I work at a hospital. It's 2017, and we use an HR system that's literally 20 years old. Literally. And that's not a lie. I'm not lying. It's 20 years old. It's old. It's old as F. So I have to end my live stream now because now my daughter's here. So thank you guys for watching. Check back tomorrow. Take care.